It is a great pleasure for me now to give the floor to Madam Rima Khalaf, Under Secretary General and Executive Secretary of the United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Western Asia. She will be reading out the message of the Secretary General. When she was Assistant Secretary General and Director of the Regional Bureau for Arab States at the UN Development Programme, Madam Khalaf launched pioneering projects to promote good governance, human rights, and human development in Arab states. Madam Khalaf has held many senior policy-making positions, and she has participated in a number of international commissions. Madam, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Distinguished participants, I'm pleased to convey to you the greetings of the Secretary General of the United Nations, Mr. Ban Ki-moon, who could not join us today owing to prior commitments. I'm also honored to represent him in this important meeting and to relay to you his following message. Your Excellency, Mr. Sept, Chairman of the Committee on the Exercise of the Inalienable Rights of the Palestinian People, Your Excellency, Mr. Riyad Malki, Minister of Foreign Affairs of the State of Palestine, representative of the State of Palestine, Your Excellency, Mr. Samir Bakr Diab, Assistant Secretary General for Palestine Affairs, representative of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, and Your Excellency, Ms. Haifa Abu Ghazali, representative of the League of Arab States. Distinguished participants, I'm pleased to send greetings to all participants at the international meeting on the question of Palestine. I thank the Committee on the Exercise of the Inalienable Rights of the Palestinian People, as well as the League of Arab States and the Organization of Islamic Cooperation for organizing this event. The situation on the ground continues to be worrisome. 1 year since last summer's ruinous Gaza conflict, security and hope in both the occupied West Bank and Gaza remain at a low point. It remains clear that confidence must be restored by both peoples for a peaceful settlement and, at last, the realization of 2 states for 2 peoples. It is also clear that unilateral actions, such as building illegal settlements, run directly counter to this purpose and cannot be reconciled with the government of Israel's stated intention to pursue a 2-state solution. I'm also deeply concerned by the new levels of settler violence against Palestinian civilians. The continuing policy of settlement expansion and the climate of impunity relating to settler activity are a root cause of the escalating violence in the occupied Palestinian territory. There are indications that the Israeli government has stepped up its efforts to address this danger and to bring those responsible to account. Israel must do all it can to live up to its obligations and commitments, especially the protection of all civilians, including those under its occupation. I have also condemned the recent rocket launches from Gaza toward Israel, which are unacceptable and acts of violence against Israelis in the West Bank. Leaders on all sides must speak out against and prevent such acts in order to not allow extremists to escalate the situation and take control of the political agenda. I will continue to work with all parties to encourage a return to peace negotiations, which must include a discussion of the issue of Israeli settlements under a final status accord. I am heartened by the commitment of Arab leaders to uphold the Arab Peace Initiative, and I encourage the Quartet, the League of Arab States, the Organization for Islamic Cooperation, and all regional and international stakeholders to play a more active, supportive role in fostering an enduring peace. The United Nations remains committed to a peaceful settlement of the question of Palestine, resulting in 2 states, Israel and Palestine, living side by side in peace and security. In that spirit, please accept my best wishes for a successful event. End of the Secretary General's message. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to add one sentence. The situation on the ground continues to be worrisome, as the Secretary General just told us. The dark spectrum of injustices in Palestine predates the current deluge of injustices engulfing the region. Allowing an occupation to continue for more than 2 generations, allowing it to acquire territory, trees, homes, and histories by force, and to demolish them by bulldozer or bombers, has caused the people of our region to lose faith in international justice. Israel's practices have become an example now followed by many. If one that lives by the sword is allowed to thrive, swords will be made and yielded in every neighboring house. Justice in Palestine will not protect the Palestinians alone. It will protect all of us. Thank you.